Hey guys, it's Levi from the Rag Company. I've got Ivan back with me, Ivan LaCroix of Optimum Polymer Technologies. Welcome back, Ivan.
Great to be back.
Out of all our videos that we've done, everyone asks, how do you do a proper ONR wash? Well, we've got a dirty car for you this time. And I'm talking full of bugs, full of bird droppings, water spots, all that stuff. This car is filthy. I don't think it's been washed since the kid bought it.
Probably not. Doesn't look like it anyways.
It's really bad. So today we're going to be using Optimum No Rinse. We're going to be using our wash bucket. We're going to be using the big red sponge. We're going to be using one of our ice gray creature towels and one of our green bug scrubber pad because this thing is caked in bugs. We're also going to be using Power Clean. And then to dry, we've got our pluffles. So stay tuned.
So washing with ONR, we have to put the Optimum No Rinse in the bucket. Dilution ratio is extremely important, and it's written on the label. So we have 4 gallons of water in the bucket. For every gallon of water, we want to put in ½ ounce of ONR, or 1 ounce to 2 gallons. The lid just happens to be ½ ounce. So 4 gallons means 4 lids. And we're ready to wash.
As you can see, Ivan's spraying a little Power Clean on the bugs of this little car, just to give it something to start breaking down. This grime has been on here for a long time, so we need a little bit more action to get that off. But secret weapon, it's a little Jersey bug scrubber sponge that we have here at the Rag Company. This is quite possibly the greatest thing I've ever come across for bugs. It's crazy. These little pieces of knitting just grab the bugs, pull them right off. It's super soft. It's not going to damage the paint. There's some bug sponges on the market that just destroy paint. I see it all the time in my shop. This doesn't harm it at all. So it's this little Jersey bug scrubber. They're only about $1, so it's a great product to have, and you can just keep it in your bucket of ONR. We've also got our big red sponge as well in the bucket, as well as an ice gray 16 by 16 creature edgeless towel. So as you can see, Ivan's they're gone. Just like that. I mean, it's insane. If you don't leave the extra guts or residue or any of that kind of stuff. So that's the best part about it. Again, what I like is just being able to get at these. You almost saw these bugs right down. And because it's absorbent, you're able to still get some of that ONR in there, still have some lubricity with it.
Since we pre-sprayed Power Clean on the surface, it's taken and emulsified the bugs, softened them up, and then the ONR providing the lubrication and finishing up the job.
Yep. So we're gonna get on to washing this little car so you guys can see how well it works as a cleaner.
So we're going to show you a couple different washing methods. One is with the Optimum Big Red Sponge. Now the Big Red Sponge, you don't want to take it out of the bucket and start washing like this. You also don't want to squeeze out all the liquid and wash like this. One quick squeeze, so it's just on the verge of dripping. Then from there, you're actually applying the ONR to the surface. So we're not applying any pressure, we're not rubbing hard. We start at the top of the panel and work our way down. Then we dry.
Using a platinum pluffle with the 16 by 23 size.
Not 16 by 24.
16 by 23.
So that's how you find it on the website.
Perfect size. And again, no pressure, just wiping up the surface.
There we go. Now the car's in the sun, it's a little warm today, so if you have a damp microfiber towel, you can just re-wet any streaks if you have and re-dry it.
Yep. So the next way we're going to show you how to wash with ONR is with a microfiber towel. In the bucket we've got a creature edgeless in ice gray. It's a 16 by 16, and same kind of thing. You don't want to just pull it out, slap it on the car. It's not gonna do you any good, but you also don't want it so dry and so wringed out that you don't have any product left in the rag. So same kind of thing, we're gonna get it to where it's still got a lot of liquid in it. We're gonna fold it into fourths so that we have a good hand size as well as enough cushion so that we're not adding pressure points. And we're gonna start at the top and work our way down. You always wanna work top to bottom because the dirtier parts of the car aren't at the top, they're all at the bottom, as evidenced by how much grayer this car is instead of black. So, here we go. And then Ivan's gonna follow behind me with a 20 by 40 platinum pluffle and dry this car down. The beauty of ONR in the sun is you can literally just re-wet it if it starts to dry on you. And if you're in the sun like this, you can do a panel at a time, dry it, and then come back and do a full final wipe down of the vehicle.
Now this mirror was quite nasty when we started, and we just rinsed it with Power Clean and used the little bug scrubber.
Yep.
It came out beautifully. And you'll see when Levi first puts the ONR on the surface, it's not beating at all. The ONR is actually gathering the dirt, emulsifying it, getting it away from the surface, and it's actually beating. As it's beating, that's your sign that it's actually picking up the dirt and carrying it away.
You can see that on the towel. It's grabbing it all on the towel there. And I'm using it a little thicker just because this car is so dirty, especially down at that bottom.
Now we purposely let this top area dry, completely dry because of the sun. So we'll just lightly re-wet it. There's no water spots per se, they're polymer spots.
Right.
That are left behind.
Which again, that's the beauty of it when you're using it in the sun. So you're not actually causing any more damage to the vehicle that you would with a normal bucket and soap and water.
And then this time before it dries, I'll actually dry it. No pressure on the towel. Keep it folded.
If you feel like you're scratching a car, you probably are scratching it. So again, no pressure, lots of cushion, making sure you've got enough ONR in whatever medium you're using, whether it be a big red sponge, a wash mitt, one of our chenille wash mitts, or a microfiber towel. It's the best thing to always keep in mind. Yeah, I can see myself in this thing finally.
That's new.
So we actually washed a dirty car so that no one complains about us not touching dirty cars. We're washing clean cars. This was a dirty car. It hasn't been washed in 2 years. We've done absolutely no paint correction to this car. We didn't even clean the wheels on it. We just gave it a bath with ONR, a quick bath, utilizing the big red sponge, the Creature edgeless towel, using the platinum pluffles, using ONR at the standard dilution, and Power Clean as well.
And a little bug sponge.
The greatest little invention ever made is that little 3x5 bug sponge in Jersey. Comes in 4 different colors, I think. It's a great product, super cheap. Get some, especially for summertime, to get all those bugs off. I feel bad for the owner of this car. We removed all his kills. I think there's probably 20,000 on there.
Yeah.
He's been racking them up since he bought the car. He was a little bummed when we told him we were going to get rid of them, but appreciate the loan of the car wheel. Ivan, thanks for coming and washing this. And
always a pleasure, Levi.
It's always fun to have Ivan in town. So again, make sure you check out our Rag Company website to find all these beautiful Optimum products. Stay tuned for more videos right here on the Rag Company YouTube channel. Thanks, Ivan.